Hello, we bid you a warm welcome to the Buzzer Africa Television. This is the Creative Insight. My name is Nicholas Tobias Aboki on the program. And of course, the Creative Insight is a program that is designed to bring you face to face with the stories behind the inspirations of your favorite songs and also your favorite artists out there. This is, most importantly, your first edition of the Creative Insight. And with me seated on the set today, I have no other person but Mr. Engee. Some of you all know him as Nengak, while some of you know him as Engee. So, ladies and gentlemen, the viewer out there, this is Mr. Engee on the set. You're very much welcome, sir.
Thanks, bro. How you doing?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you on this one.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
Yeah,
How have you been?
Fine.
Yeah, your beards are fuller. They're fuller than mine.
Thanks a lot.
When I grow up, I want to be like you.
Just keep praying.
Oh, have you?
Sure, bro.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So can we meet you? Let's know about Mr. Engee.
Engee is Gokir Nengak. I'm Rapstar Engee, aka a storyteller. And nice having you here. Nice being with you here.
Oh, great. It gladdens our heart that you could actually make it for the program.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Of course. So,
it's my pleasure.
Tell us about your name is Nengak, right? And then now we are having Engee. So how come about the coinage of that name? Engee?
Actually, Engee is my nickname, but it was derived out of Nengak. Nengak is just the N and the G.
Okay.
But along the line, I feel like let me give it a little touch of E on it because it's becoming a little bit difficult for people to just say NG. Somebody will want to even pronounce it like Niger or something. I said no. So I had to add the E on it to make it NG.
NG.
Yeah, but actually it was derived from Nengak.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
so
quite
if
a
you
creative.
call me NG, you call me Nengak at the same time.
That's quite creative.
Yeah.
That's very creative.
Sure,
I really
bro.
like that.
Sure,
Engee.
bro. Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks, bro.
Okay, so looking at, first of all, the music industry on the Plateau, at a point it looks as if a musician has to go over to Lagos in order to make it, so that make it blow, that kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah, so what would be your view? What would be your review, I would say, about the music industry on the Plateau and, the state of musicians, music artists on the Plateau?
Actually, first of all, I would say music is so expensive, very expensive. Like we on the Plateau, we have talents, we have great talents on the Plateau, but we've been faced with a lot of challenges. And I can assure you that the number one challenge we are faced with here is the finances.
Okay.
I feel like people are not doing so much in supporting financially for the music. Although
when you say our people, are you talking about
the Plateau people?
Plateau people.
Yeah,
okay.
Because it's kind of different when you go outside Plateau, especially when you're in Lagos and so on. They understand the music business. We just focus on the talents here. We don't do more about the business aspect of it. So it has actually been a setback to the Plateau music industry. But thanks to the social media, you can create a personal platform for yourself and put your stuffs out. And when you get the right support, the right community, you get the audience. So I feel there's an improvement in it, and we are saying a big thanks to those that have been a source of support for the creatives on the Plateau. So shout out to them.
Shout out. Who are those people? Are there people that you could actually pinpoint to say, yes, we thank you.
Like in particular, I can say a big shout out to someone like Kefiano Autos. Honestly, he has been doing a lot to the creatives on the Plateau, and he has been bringing a lot of visitors, big names out that have been in Lagos and beyond. So he has contributed in a lot of ways. So I feel he needs an applaud to that.
In the past years, of course, Plateau has had records of amazing artists coming out of it. We have the likes of P Square, we have the likes of Ice Prince, M.I. Abaga. Would you say that they have also contributed in raising or growing the music industry on the Plateau?
Yes, actually, I can say in one way or the other, they've played their quota. But to be honest, the music industry, as of their time,
Yeah.
is different from the one now. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest.
Well, what are the elements that you would actually pinpoint to say these are the reasons?
Yeah, coming to this social media era,
Yeah.
it's honestly, it's different. You know, in those days, you have to go to Alaba, you have to go to Lagos, and you need to know somebody in Lagos before pushing your stuffs, no matter how good your stuff is. But then I feel it was more of the talent kind of thing, because when you reach Lagos, there's this clash between talents, and it's easier to figure out a talented person. But with these days, with the coming of the social media, you find out that you see content that doesn't even make sense online, but is getting a lot of engagement.
Somebody actually said that we have lots of irrelevant stuff online.
Yes,
these
yes,
days,
you understand. So to me, I feel it was better that time. It wasn't this competitive. So they've tried, but I feel they can still do more. They can still do more for us.
You highlighted something very important earlier. You said the people in Lagos, they understand the business aspect of music. All right.
Sure.
So whilst they are venturing into the music industry, of course, as an industry, they know that this is business. This is a business field that we're venturing into. Why do you think the people on the plateau don't actually understand the business aspect of the music? Why do you think? Because practically you are invariably saying that talent is not good enough.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it's not good enough for you to be talented.
Yes.
So
yes.
understanding the industry, the business aspect of the talent is very, very important, right? So what are the key elements that you would say are practically the reason why, or the reasons why musicians on the plateau are not business oriented?
I can say, like I said earlier, the Lagos people understands the business aspect of the music. In this aspect, you know, everything I feel is give and take. They've tried it, they've invested, and they've seen the returns. But you see, we on the plateau here, to be honest, even if it's your father will hardly want to invest 50 million naira on you that you want to do music.
Why? Why do you think so?
I feel because they've not seen the impact directly.
The impact from where?
Yes, from the creatives here. They feel we don't do enough. They've not
But
seen it.
Is that the case? Are the creatives on the plateau not doing enough?
I feel they just concentrate on the little cycle. The creative, maybe you just put out stuffs and you just listen to your stuffs within you and your cycle. We hardly promote our stuffs. So that alone makes our people here feel, even if I should put money here, I don't think it's going to go far. So I feel talent alone, like I said, talent alone is not going to take you there. So you need to be intentional, you need to be consistent, no matter how your craft is. I feel there's always a room for improvement once you're consistent. Apart
from intentionality, apart
yes.
from consistency, what other element would you say that you would want to, make it loud out there for the creative, especially the musicians, the artists, music artists on the plateau, to be mindful of in order to help them thrive in the music industry? And how well do you think that we can actually build the business in the business aspect of the music industry on the plateau?
Okay, first of all, aside the intentionality, I will say we need to have a team. Like, it has to be a teamwork. You understand? We should have like a team. You know, when we gather our forces together, I feel we're going to push through. Like, if you check out what the content creators on the plateau are doing, if you notice, you see them collaborating. When we put our heads together, I feel we are going to break that barrier. So, like, for the music aspect of it, I feel there's no synergy. There's no synergy between us. So
between the music artists.
Between the music artists. You have your followers, I have mine. What if we bring them together by collaborating, doing a song together, and so on and so forth. So in doing that, we are going to attract investors.
Okay. Enough of the artists on the plateau. Enough of the music industry on the plateau. Let's come to you, Mr. Engee.
Yeah.
First of all, let's start with what inspired you, or what motivated you to venture into the music industry? What motivated you to become a rap artist?
I can say my environment. I grew up in Jos, and Jos is known for that kind of. We get inspired, like during our secondary school days, while we were coming up, we saw our elder ones doing it. We mime, we do a lot of stuff. So that was what inspired me. And I love stories right from childhood. My grandma used to tell me a lot of stories. So
Stories about what?
stories, tales, just tales.
Tales and
Yes,
moonlight.
yes. By the moonlight and all that. So I picked up from there,
Okay.
and seeing my elder ones trying to do music, and some of them don't even do music, funny enough now, but then they were trying to do, and I got inspired by them.
So would you tell us how long have you been doing music?
I've been in the game for more than 15 years.
Oh, that's
Yes,
quite a while.
Yes. I can't say exactly, but I saw myself doing music for a long time now.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
How far has your music industry taken you to?
Thank God, it has not been an easy one, doing music on the Plateau. But for me, I do it.
Looking at the prevalent challenges that you highlighted earlier,
Yes,
not
yes.
understanding the business aspect,
Yes,
and then here you are also an artist on the Plateau, So how has it been for you? How have you been thriving?
Honestly, like I said, I'll say thanks to the social media, because I've been doing it for a long time. Like during the university days, we used to do music, and I can say I was one among the best in my university.
That's
during
interesting.
the days. Yes. So
I like the boldness and the confidence that you're using to
sure,
say that.
Sure. So we did it, and honestly, if I should say, during that time we didn't know the act of using our social media effectively.
Yeah.
Then we are just coming on Facebook to post our pictures, or just say whatever you want to say. We didn't know how to use it like the way we are using it now. So we thank God for now. Everything is picking up. It's picking up.
Don't you have online streaming platforms where your music is on? And
I do, but I don't think that one has something to write home about for now.
But in recent times, I would say virtually every musician out there that is serious about the industry is expected to have their content in these platforms.
My songs are actually on all platforms. So, but what I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is, people look at it from a distance like you make a lot of money from the streaming platform. I don't think it's correct. It's not.
You mean artists out there don't make a lot of money from?
It's not as we think. It's not as we make money from the streaming platform, but not as they think. If you check out recently, even Burna Boy came out to say streaming platforms don't pay enough. When you have 1 million streams, you get maybe $300 or $250. That's how it works, and I've confirmed it because I had my song Beautiful Plateau on
we're actually going to talk about that.
Yes, on a particular platform, and it generated a lot of streams. But I can tell you that what I got paid for on my social media platform is nothing compared to what I'm getting on the streaming platforms. And whatever streams I get from my social media platform, it goes back to the streaming platform, and it's not making anything tangible. So why I'm saying this is, don't focus much on getting on the streams. And it's good to count your numbers.
Yeah.
You can do other things. There are other things you can do to make money out of your music without putting so much attention on what you get from the streaming platform.
Some artists are actually waiting for honorarium.
Yes.
They're actually waiting for that from concerts, shows,
Yes.
all of that. So what do you have to say about that? How has the experience been for you?
Yeah, you need to create value on whatever you're doing. That's when they see you and call you out for shows. Yes. So nobody can just see you. You just be I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Only your friends will invite you for their concerts. Only your friends. So It's a lot. You need to put in a lot of work.
But your friends can actually put food on your
Yes,
table.
no, sure. But you don't just
could.
rely on them alone.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what I mean.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Oh, nice.
So you need to expand your reach. So consistency makes it works.
Consistency.
Yes.
Creating
yes,
value.
Yes.
You've been speaking lots of very strong points here.
Yes.
You need to create value. You need to be
Yes.
consistent.
Yes.
Oh, great. How does it feel? Or what's the experience of being Engee on stage and also being Engee off stage? How is life treating you off the stage, off the fame or off the face of the audience?
Like if you know me, you know Engee, you know I live almost a similar life to the one I'm living on the media because I'm a real artist. I get inspired by what I see in my environment. I can just decide, we sitting here, I can just come up with something. So I feel that alone helps me to make things easy for me. Things goes easier for me, even behind the stage. You understand?
Being real, just being yourself.
Real, just being myself. This is who I am.
So you don't have any reason to try to fake anything
no.
out there.
If it's happening here, it is. If I'm getting a 2,000 naira, I'll tell you, Organa, 2K I get. If no be like that, no be like that. So I cannot just start adding fake value to myself just because I want to earn. No. Me on stage is still me outside the stage.
You are real.
Yes, I'm
It's
real.
the same person
Yes,
on stage
yes,
and
yes,
the same
yes,
person
yes,
off stage.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So what do you want to know more about it?
Yeah, because quite a number of times people are pressured to want to give off a kind of personality that may not necessarily be real of themselves. Do you understand?
Yes,
Simply because they just want to keep up with a certain kind of standard or expectation that people would have about them. Do you get? Because of maybe their creative work, their music, being an artist, being a celebrity, I would say. Yeah, so that's practically the reason why it's important to get to know about that. And how do you get to manage those experiences entirely?
Me, I don't just put out my stuff to give people a particular high expectation on myself or something. This is me. You can, if you are closer to me or you want to get close to me, you will realize that I'm just being real. I just love being myself without trying to put a fake personality to whatever I'm doing, to my craft or whatever. So if you're going to rate me, just rate me on my craft. Like recently, I participated in the content creation challenge that was being organized by the Plateau State Environmental and Sanitation. I won not because maybe they feel I'm the best, but I had to put up my stuff on a very real platform. It was about sanitation and all that, and I picked out a story from the compound I stayed. In fact, I had to go back to that same compound to shoot my content. So
the compound that you stayed before?
Yes, yes. So everything was just real. I had my landlord, although it was a storyline, but I had to just make it real. Yes, because it was out of my life, the story of my life too. So I feel I don't give out any expectation. I don't do the flashy kind of thing. For now, when the flashy comes, fine. But for now, I put out my creativity out of personal experience.
Let's talk about the Plateau song.
Okay.
The beautiful Plateau song. What's the inspiration behind that song? How did it start? From what I have gathered, it is more like one of your hit songs, or your hit song at the moment, I would say. Quite a number of people actually got to know about Engee because of the Plateau song.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the song.
Like I said, I get inspired by my environment, and I'm a Plateau boy. I was born and brought up on the Plateau. But music-wise, I've traveled out of Plateau, and I've been to, let me say, I've been to Lagos, I've been to Abuja, not everywhere in Nigeria though, but I've traveled out and I've realized that there's a lot of beauty on the Plateau. That's
I totally
one.
agree.
Yeah, that's one. Then secondly, I realized the last time I was in Lagos, we were at a club and they were playing Duncan Mighty's song.
Okay.
I be Port Harcourt boy, you understand?
Yeah.
So I felt like, imagine me in a Jos boy. I leave Jos, travel, come Lagos, come the dance Port Harcourt boy. We were dancing Port Harcourt boy, Port Harcourt boy. What if people here in Lagos will also be dancing beautiful Plateau, beautiful Plateau? And my environment is so inspiring, like to an extent that whatever you see, you can just come up with something. So I decided, I want to put my state too on the map. I want people from Lagos, I want people even outside Nigeria to dance to beautiful Plateau.
I feel like clapping for you for that. That's amazing.
Thanks. So I'm not the first to put out a song for Plateau. We have a lot of Plateau songs, and I urge other creatives. Let's talk about. Let's do something for our states. Charity begins at home. I'm not just saying the song like a song that we just listen to just within Plateau. I want them even outside Plateau, even people that are not from Plateau, to listen to us. Let our song attract them. They should come. They should want to come and see. Waiting they happen for that on a Plateau.
Yeah,
how it look like. That's the idea.
So invariably, if we don't tell our own stories,
who will?
Who will?
Yeah.
So we are responsible for pushing ourselves, pushing our stories.
So I'm not doing it because I'm expecting anything. I just did it for the love and passion I have for music and the love I have for my state. And it's evident enough. You can come. You see the hills, the valleys. You see a lot of futures you hardly see outside Plateau. So I'm telling you out there that is watching, that have never been to Plateau, come to Plateau and see. I know they lie. I go lie for you. I know go lie for you.
Which reason you get to come to lie?
Yes. So come and see for yourself.
Great. Quite an amazing inspiration behind that song. What more do you want to say about the song that would trigger somebody out there to go listen to it? Possibly somebody that possibly haven't heard the song.
If you've listened, like you that have heard the song, if you listen to the lyrics, I didn't just make the song for just Plateau indigents. Anybody, whoever that have been in Plateau, maybe school, you might school brought you to Plateau or whatever reasons, you understand what I'm saying. It's not just about, we have a lot of celebrities that grew up on the Plateau. Some of them came for their studies and whatever, but if they agree with me, like in the second verse, I said, if you were born in Plateau, you guys get street knowledge. You go sabi soft maths, even though you no go college. You understand? I'm not talking about just the indigents. Okay. So if you were born on the Plateau, whether you're an indigent or not, or you grew up in the Plateau, you understand that Plateau no be anyhow town. You must believe.
Of course, Plateau still no be anyhow town. It's just Plateau entirely.
We are exclusive. So you have a lot to learn here. You have a lot to learn. And I talked about learning how to dress. We don't see plenty people who don't come Plateau State, where then they wear clothes anyhow. But give them 2 weeks, give them 1 month, then go catch up.
Their dress go change.
Yes.
You go adjust.
You go adjust. You see them now.
Okay.
You dress anyhow, you go see, say, Kai, it be like, say, this my dressing, get killed. Because then go tell yourself, why not like this? Why not like this? So I think we have a lot to teach people. So if you never come Plateau, you go see them for yourself and you will learn. You go pick up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I don't know. In recent times, that's actually bringing us to the end of our conversation, though. But just before we go, in recent times, your name has been so trending out there. You know, there has been accusations, there has been talks here and there, social media buzz here and there. You know, so what do you really have to say about that? And to a large extent, I would say it seemed defamatory. To a large extent, I would say. I don't know. So, do you have anything to tell us about that?
So, like I said, it's actually a family issue. It's not something I want to talk about on the media for now. Because I don't think the social media is proper, or how will I even put it? It's not the right place to settle this kind of dispute. Okay. Whatever it is that has to do with defamatory, we settle it outside the media. legally. So I don't think for now it's okay. When it's time for it to get back to the media, story time, expect story time. Just expect story time.
But
Anticipate story time.
don't you think this has a negative effect on your music career?
Controversies, sometimes we just allow it, especially when it's coming from a family member. So yeah, it's definitely a bad publicity. So, but sometimes it turns out good. So however it is, like I said, it's not the right place. Social media is not the right place to settle family dispute. So whatever it is that is family, we take it outside. We settle it on the family table, not on the social media. So I stick to that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. And of course, I respect your standpoint on that. And that's very, very, very fine. What last word or what last thing would you want to say to the music artists on the Plateau and also to your fans out there?
To the creatives out there,
Yeah.
just keep doing your thing. Be consistent in your grind. Don't be discouraged. Discouragement is going to come. Even from your friends, your family, people will discourage you. People will even tell you you're wasting your time. But just keep doing your thing. Payday is coming. Payday is coming. Whatever it is you're doing, don't focus so much on the money for now. Don't focus. Just be passionate about whatever you're doing. And I'll also tell you, you put yourself doing other businesses, engage yourself, be doing other legal businesses to support yourself.
Okay.
Because sometimes the help you are expecting might not come in the direction you are expecting it.
Yeah.
So you need to go legal, do whatever it is that is going to put food on your table, push your grind, and expect your payday. God is going to bless you for that.
And to your fans,
To my fans out there,
should we be expecting a new release or?
I have a lot of projects on ground. In fact, some of these projects I'm dropping are not even recent projects. They are songs I've done, like even The Beautiful Plateau. I recorded it 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yes. Sure.
This is amazing.
So,
Okay.
so keep doing your thing, no matter how long it takes. Just be passionate about it. So I'm gonna be dropping a lot of stuffs. I'm ready now. I have a new registration. So just stay glued to my page on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. You're going to be seeing a lot of works. I have more than 15 to 20 projects on my previous catalog, and I'm still working on new stuffs. So just stay glued. I have more than enough to offer. So stay close.
Mr. Engee,
Yeah.
you are endowed.
Yes, thanks, bro. Thanks,
Nice
bro.
to meet
Thanks,
you,
bro.
man.
I
Thank you very
appreciate it.
much. And of course, yeah, it's been insightful. Thank you very
appreciate
much
it.
for
It's my
honoring
pleasure. It's my
us
pleasure.
to come over for the program.
It's
Thank
my
you very
pleasure.
much.
It's
This
my
brings us to
pleasure.
the end of our conversation. Of
Thank
course.
you very
Yeah.
much.
All right. So this brings us to the end of our edition, the program today on the Creative Insight, still on Buzzer Africa Television. Of course, it's going to be continuing on various social media platforms that we have: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also most especially on YouTube. So please be on the lookout for contents coming from Buzzer Africa Television. Bye-bye. My name is Nicholas Tobias Aboki.
For DJ Town, get the best with different tribes for the city. We come to find rest. Before them work I go, them they learn how to dress. Cause now one big city, Papa God don't bless. Ngasa moga vulgada day for Shadam. Biroman Kwan Pan, they feed relax for Lantang. Jarawa Masurawa, just they dance for me Kang. I've been past for Basa, now we day for Wase. Natural resources, we get them all for Plateau.
Plateau, beautiful plateau, home of peace and tourism. Plateau.